Good morning, I'm Jenny Carter for News 19. It's 72 degrees in Huntsville this morning. The campaign trail is heating up again. Attorney General Charlie Graddick, the write-in candidate, is calling Democrat Bill Baxley and his supporters sleazebags for allegedly stealing the June 24th runoff from him. Graddick was in Huntsville to meet with supporters yesterday, and he's on to Coleman today. Graddick says, contrary to what Baxley says, a write-in campaign is easy. Graddick is seeking a court order allowing him to pass out printed stickers to apply to ballots in the write-in effort. The Democratic nominee, Bill Baxley, says this special session coming up is bad timing because of the campaign. And Baxley also says Governor Wallace faces a tough battle in getting tax increases that he wants.
Governor Wallace sent telegrams to legislators making an emotional appeal for their cooperation. He says millions of dollars is necessary to help the truly needy. Wallace is proposing a tax bill that will have some effect on all of us in one way or another. One measure will add a 1-cent tax to each 12-ounce can of beer. That raises the total beer tax to 6 cents per can, but it means more than $6 million in revenue. Smokers would once again be taxed with an additional 2 cents per pack on cigarettes. The tax is now 16 cents, and that's another $8.5 million annually. A 2.2% municipal utility tax will add $9.7 million to the general fund, but that's still not quite enough. Governor Wallace is also recommending that sales tax exemptions given to pari-mutuel gambling operations be rescinded. A proposed 5% license tax on dog and horse tracks would add an estimated $18.7 million. Legislators will have a chance to look over the tax bill Monday. The special session has been set for 10 o'clock. Governor Wallace says if new revenues are not raised by October 1st, the start of the new fiscal year, the results could be devastating. Alice Hargrove, News 19, Huntsville.
TVA nuclear manager Stephen White says he disagrees with the recommendation that the federal utility should keep news from the media after accidents at TVA nuclear plants. The recommendation for a news blackout was made by Bill Thompson, an assistant to TVA general manager Bill Willis. Thompson is updating TVA's investigation procedures for serious accidents and wrote his boss that information should be withheld to the media. Traffic problems in Huntsville were the subject under discussion last night. So people got a chance to talk about traffic. It was the first of many public meetings on the Rideout Road extension project. The city and state have 2 routes that they're asking for public comment on.
Initially, it'll carry somewhere in excess of 10,000 trips, but we anticipate with development and with that part of the county and city continue to develop that number will go up dramatically in the next 10 or 15 years.
The project is expected to cost about $6 million. More than 1,100 workers at Cape Kennedy will get pink slips because of the Challenger disaster. NASA said yesterday the shuttle worker layoff will push the space agency's overall contractor workforce reduction to some 3,100 people. Lockheed in Florida will be hardest hit, with 834 people receiving 2 weeks' notice today. And the crew of the Space Shuttle Challenger will be remembered in a special way by the people of Florida. Starting January 2nd, Floridians will be able to buy a license plate commemorating the Challenger. The new plates will cost an extra $24. $15 of the charge will go directly to a memorial to the 7 astronauts. The memorial is to be built at the Kennedy Space Center. More rain is expected today on wet Tennessee land. 3 to 8 inches splashed down on some areas of Middle Tennessee yesterday, forcing people from flooding homes and buildings. The worst problem was at Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro, where dorms were full of water and students had to put belongings in the cars and go to higher ground. Let's take a look. Well, let's go on with our weather conditions. We have cloudy skies today. The temperature, as I said, was 72 degrees, relative humidity 93%. We have mostly cloudy skies in the forecast today with showers and thunderstorms likely. The high will be in the lower 80s, gusty near thunderstorms today. The chance of rain is 60% today, and tonight we expect more scattered showers and thunderstorms with lows in the mid-60s. The chance of rain about 50%. Saturday, again mostly cloudy, a 40% chance of thunder showers and high in the upper 70s. And the extended forecast calls for weather to be turning a little cooler with a slight chance of showers on Sunday. Mostly fair by Monday and Tuesday. Good to hear that, huh? Lows in the lower 60s by then. Sunday cooling to the mid-50s, Monday and Tuesday. Highs in the mid-70s. And that's all for today, but join us again at noon for more news. Thank you for joining us.